ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the third Hong Kong SciTech Pioneers Award Ceremony 2023 to 2024, organized by Whitelaw Foundation. My name is Maria, and it is my absolute honor to be MC for today. And now to kickstart today's event, should we give a big round of applause and welcome each and every one of our guests here today? Welcome all of you. So today's ceremony will begin with the participation of our exclusively invited guests who have supported Whitelaw for years. And this event will also be live streamed, allowing a wider audience to join us in celebrating this special occasion. And we would like to remind you that you can scan a QR code at the registration counter to access our live photo album. And now to kick off today's event, let's watch a very special video that highlights the spirit of innovation and excellence in science and technology. Let's have a look.
SciTech is the courage to explore the unknown, a journey of creativity and transformation. Driven by passion, SciTech talents break boundaries, unveiling the universe's mysteries, fueling breakthroughs that reshape our future. Guided by the vision of One SciTech, One Future, the Whitelaw Hong Kong SciTech Pioneers Award honors outstanding contributions in deep tech, biotechnology, space science, ESG, and future innovation. Supporting innovative early-stage scientists and startups is at the heart of this award. This is not just a celebration of excellence, but a commitment to the future. These incredibly knowledgeable and visionary trailblazers are breaking boundaries and advancing the frontiers of science, creating a better world. With their fearless spirit of exploration and innovative thinking, they lead the wave of change, igniting the spark of hope. Today, let's come together to celebrate their excellence and witness how innovation profoundly transforms our future. Let's make it happen.
Wow, what a wonderful video to start today's event. And it shows us how we honor the visionaries and trailblazers who are shaping the future with their remarkable contributions in SciTech. Bravo! So in the past 5 years, Whitelaw has organized lots of events and activities with extraordinary success and remarkable achievements, all of which perfectly reflect that Whitelaw has always been committed to their mission of nurturing the budding interests of young IMT individuals and cultivating prospective talents for the national innovation and technology landscape. So today is a celebration of innovation, excellence, and groundbreaking achievements, and we're thrilled to have so many distinguished guests, partners, and friends joining us today. And now, without any further ado, should we give a big round of applause and welcome the founder and chairman of Whitelaw Foundation, Mr. Andy Fei to come up on stage to deliver his welcoming remarks.
So, thank you everyone. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's my great honor to welcome you all to the third Hong Kong SciTech Pioneer Award ceremony, along with the celebration of Whitelaw's 5th anniversary. Today, we gather not just to celebrate the of innovation. This is the moment to honor the remarkable contribution of individuals and teams who have pushed the boundaries of science and technology, and the staunch belief to drive the future through innovation. Firstly, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to ITC and the principal sponsor, Edison Land, for your unwavering support and commitment to innovation extend far beyond monetary contributions. Also, my appreciation to our MIH artistic partner, Lonian Space, for the stunning paintings which perfectly match today's valued extremes. Now, Hong Kong SciTech Pioneer Awards is in the 3rd year. It has evolved into a prestigious platform that recognizes groundbreaking achievement by collaboration across diverse scientific disciplines. Beyond recognition, it also reflects Hong Kong's commitment and dedication to become an international innovation and technology hub. Therefore, I would also like to take this opportunity to express my deepest appreciation to our esteemed judging panel. Your extraordinary dedication and meticulous evaluation have guided us to identifying and honoring the best among an exceptional group of finalists. Your efforts have been invaluable to the success of this award. Also, I want to extend my warmest congratulations to all the awardees and finalists. Your passion, commitment, and achievement inspire not only the scientific community, but also all of us who are here today. This year, also special significant for Why as we proudly celebrate our 5th anniversary. Over the past 5 years, we have remained steadfast in our mission to harness the power of innovation to advance science and technology. At Why we are committed to transforming our vision into action, championing outstanding initiatives that drive sustainable progress, nurturing talents of science and technology, aiming to perfect the ecosystem of SciTech. Countless individuals with untapped potential deserve our attention, like magicians who bring out innovative marvels with surprise. To realize the full potential of innovation in science and technology, it needs a collective endeavor. Therefore, I humbly invite everyone here to join us in continuing to support and nurture talents for SciTech to drive forward for innovation and to foster an ecosystem where innovation can flourish. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered with old friends with Why for years, as well as many new friends here. Please enjoy this special afternoon as we celebrate innovation, excellence, and creativity with all of you to open a new chapter for Why. Let's make it happen. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fei, for your welcoming remarks. Thank you. Please proceed on stage. So as Mr. Fei just mentioned, people and talents make innovation possible. The nurturing of talents requires support and encouragement. While we're marching to the future, let's join hands and make it happen. So innovation development will not thrive without the support from the government. And over the years, YLOC have received unwavering support from the Innovation, Technology, and Industry Bureaus. Their guidance and support have been instrumental in the journey towards excellence. And today, it is our greatest honor to invite Dr. Ge Ming, Commissioner for Innovation, Technology, and Industry Bureau, to deliver the opening remark. Even though Dr. Ge cannot be here with us today since he is out of town, he has prepared an opening video for us. Let's have a look.
Distinguished guests, revolutionary scientists, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my honor to join you at this landmark event, celebrating Hong Kong INT High Flights. Let me first extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Why Not Foundation on 2 remarkable milestones: the 5th anniversary of your impactful organization and the successful 3rd edition of Hong Kong SciTech Pioneers Awards ceremony. By recognizing excellence in big tech, biotech, space science, ESG, and future innovation, the Why Not Foundation has achieved something extraordinary, creating a launchpad for Hong Kong's next generation scientific leadership. Over the past 5 transformative years, the Why Not Foundation has become a vital catalyst. You empower scientists, particularly our youth, to push boundaries where others see barriers. This directly fueled Hong Kong's asset as an international IT hub. Thank you, Why Not Foundation, for your visionary contributions. The ITC sponsorship of this event symbolizes our steadfast commitment to building an ecosystem where breakthroughs in labs become engines of the economic transformation. Through initiatives like New Industrialization Acceleration Scheme, apart from the R&D, we are investing R&D ecosystem in 4 key areas. Number 1, strategic industry development. From life and health technology, AI and robotics, to advanced manufacturing and new energy technology, we are facilitating the new industrialization. Number 2, talent attraction. Enhance the visa scheme, R&D tax incentives, and global STEM professorship scheme. Number 3, commercialization rate. 10 billion Hong Kong dollar risk-plus scheme to turn patents into market-ready solutions, and the pilot production lines for semiconductor. Number 4, infrastructure. AI supercomputing center plus more land space for R&D industry in the Loop and the Northern Metropolis. However, government action are just one piece of the puzzle. True progress demands seamless collaboration among policymakers, industry partners, academia, researchers, and capital investors. Now is the prime time of R&D development in Hong Kong. With our unique strengths, world-class universities, free flow of the capital, and one country, two system advantage, we are poised to lead the Great Bay Area's innovation surge. Whether you are a seasoned researcher or a rising star, Hong Kong is your genius. Come build with us, invest here, build your ideas from all shelves of the world. The discovery we honor today are not just a scientific triumph. They are blueprints for humanity's future. Together, let's turn these visions into reality. May this ceremony inspire us all to reach even great heights. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lo, for taking time to prepare this video for us. And we believe that with the Innovation, Technology, and Industry Bureaus, the future of innovation and technology in Hong Kong will be brighter than ever. And this event would not be possible without the generous support from our principal sponsor, Henderson Land Group. Henderson Land Group has been committed to fostering innovation, sustainability, and community development, which Whylock has been taking efforts into action. And now I would like to invite Chief Communications Officer from Henderson Land, Ms. Lo Maple Cynthia, to come up on stage to deliver her remarks.
Mr. Andy Fay, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my pleasure to join you at today's award ceremony. Today's event is more than just an awards presentation. It's a celebration of a vision of how innovation and technology can drive progress, empower community, and shape a sustainable future. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Fay and also Whylock Foundation. Your dedication to advancing innovation and nurturing talent is as impactful as the great ideas we honor today. At Henderson Land, we are honored to support Whylock in this mission. We also believe in empowering individuals and fostering creativity to drive meaningful change. We are committed to creating a better tomorrow through sustainable practices, smart solutions, and community development. Our shared visions ensure that science and technology continue to make a lasting and positive impact. To all the awardees, you are the architects of tomorrow. Your creativity and dedication inspire us all. Please continue to push your boundaries, embrace bold ideas, and drive meaningful progress. Your work can reshape industries and improve lives. Finally, congratulations to all awardees, and also thank you again to Wylot Foundation for 5 years of commitment to nurturing talents and driving change. We look forward to witnessing even more groundbreaking achievements in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. Please proceed on stage. And our sincere appreciation to Henderson Land Group for joining hands with Wylot and shaping a brighter, innovative future for Hong Kong. So the competition of this year's Hong Kong SciTech Pioneers Award is extremely fierce, and there has been a rigorous process of selections, picking up the best from a huge pool of outstanding participants after meticulous screening and demanding interviews. Here, we must extend our deepest appreciation to the judging panels for their dedication and contributions. So our judging panel's members are Ms. Amy Lam, Consultant of Corporate Communications Department at Henderson Land, Professor Roy Chung Chi Ping, GBS, JP, Founder and Chairman for Future Charitable Foundation and Honorary President of the Federation of Hong Kong Industries, Professor Albert Yu Chung Hoi, PhD, JP, Chairman of the Hong Kong Biotechnology Organization and Founder and Chairman of Haikan Life Corporation Limited. Professor Eric Yuen Chun Sing, JP, Founder and Honorary President of the Smart City Consortium and Co-Founder and Research to the Wylot Foundation. Professor Hai Tian, Director of the Mainland Development Officer and Co-Director of the Center for Economic Sustainability and Entrepreneurial Finance at PolyU. Mr. Charles Chow, Founder and Principal of CC Chow and Company and Advisor to the Wylot Foundation. And also Professor Carrie Lane, Director of the Entrepreneurship Center at HKUST. Should we give a big round of applause to all of our judges? Thank you very much for your time and your efforts. So before the award presentation, we would also like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all parties for their unwavering support of Wylot and the Hong Kong SciTech Pioneers Award Ceremony. First of all, thank you our venue sponsor, H Queens, our MIH artistic partner, Bonian Space, voucher sponsor, MTM Labels, and also over 30 other institutions and associations for their generous support. Should we give them a big round of applause one more time? Thank you so much for your support. So now, here comes the most exciting moments of today's ceremony. It is the time for our award presentation, and we're going to begin with the ESG Emerging Scientist. Please enjoy the video.
I went to MIT. Since graduation, I've worked at Bell Labs and taught at major universities in the United States and also in Hong Kong. Current wind turbines are too slow, too expensive, and can catch fire when the typhoon comes. So I invented this new wind turbine that's more powerful, faster, and can save 80% of the cost in producing electricity. My future plan is to establish a hydrogen energy research organization, in short, HERO. HERO will perform research and development, education, and disaster relief. I want to create safe, speedy, and smart transportation that saves money, time, and most important of all, our one and only lovely planet. Thank you for your help. Together we build a better future for Hong Kong, China, and the world.
Congratulations. And now, can I please invite Dr. Marcus Liu Tin Sing, Mr. Stanley Ho, and also Ms. Amy Lam, please come up on stage to present the awards. Also, congratulations to Professor Joseph Ho. Please come up on stage to receive your award. So now, Professor Joseph Ho's Innovation Vision HK0Z2040 use the green hydrogen generators on Zhuhai Damgandao for power generation, transportation, and HVAC aiming for carbon neutrality. So we'll be having Dr. Marcus Liu Tin Sing, also Mr. Stanley Ho and Ms. Amy Lam, please come up on stage to present the award. And now, can we have Dr. Marcus Liu please present the trophy to Professor Ho? And also, our other award presenter, please present a check to our distinguished awardees. So Mr. Stanley Ho and also Ms. Amy Lam, please present a check to our distinguished awardees. Should we give a big round of applause to Professor Joseph Clare one more time? Congratulations for winning the ESG Emerging Scientist. Alright, also please look at our video as well. 我哋同事咧麻煩啦，可以行下先。我哋望個 video 中間嘅 video. Please look at our video in the center. Okay, let's do one more time. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Professor Ho. Alright, congratulations, our award presenter and also awardees. Please proceed on stage. Congratulations. And now we're going to continue with the Deep Technology Pioneering Research Team Award. Let's enjoy their video.
When the team advanced electronics at the City University of Hong Kong, engaging in high power and high efficiency wireless charging for the electrical vehicles. In our project, we proposed a 20 kilowatt wireless charger in just 2.5 centimeters by using the normal crystal magnetic material to achieve high magnetic saturation 2 times as the conventional battery. High AC efficiency of 98.6%. We did make the breakthrough firstly across Europe that we improved the efficiency by 2% when compared to the conventional battery. Aligned with Hong Kong's innovation and technology development blueprint to strengthen support production of the new energy automobile parts, we aim to provide a solid foundation for the development of Hong Kong's new energy automobiles parts industry, as well as for the public convenience and acceptance of smart wireless charging, auto park and charge, and just a few wireless and fast.
Should we give a big round of applause and congratulations to Advanced Power Electronics. Can I please invite the representative to come up on stage first? Electronics, please come up on stage. And also I'd like to invite our award presenter, the Honorable Peter Shu Ka-Fai, PBSJP, please come up on stage. And also Professor Eric Yuan Chun Sing, JP, and also Professor Lu Hai-Tan, please come up on stage as well. So now, can I please invite the Honorable Peter Shu, please present the trophy. And then also I'd like to invite Professor Eric Yuan and Professor Lu Hai-Tan to present the check. So the team innovation is towards future smartness. High power, nano crystalline wireless electric vehicle charger via autonomous park and charge. Congratulations. Alright, let's do it for video. Congratulations. Okay, for one more video, so everyone please give me your happiest and brightest smile. Congratulations to Advanced Power Electronics. Should we give them a big round of applause one more time? Congratulations. Alright, thank you very much, gentlemen. Please proceed off stage. And moving on, we're going to continue with the Future Innovation Emerging Scientist Award. Please enjoy the video.
I'm the Presidential Research Assistant Professor in the University of Hong Kong. My project goal is to solve the problem that in the environment there's no non-invasive and low-throughput method. So we want to develop this optical-based and high-throughput and non-invasive ways, and with artificial intelligence to solve this problem and identify the samples. My future plan is that our systems smaller, smarter, and also with the artificial intelligence make it more powerful. I hope the White House Foundation and other parties will bring us more collaboration for our systems and technologies, so our technology can be used in more useful regions and in our daily life. I also hope to use more advanced AI technology, the generative AI, to improve our optical systems and make it become a more powerful utility.
Wow, a big round of applause and congratulations to Professor Yanming Zhu. Please come up on stage to receive your award. Congratulations, Professor Zhu. And I would like to invite our award presenter, Professor Casey Chan, GBS SBS JP, Professor Carrie Lei, and also Professor Charleston Sin. Can I please invite Professor Carrie Ling and Professor Charleston Sin? Please come up on stage. So Professor Casey Chen, please present the trophy. And also Professor Carrie Ling and Professor Charleston Sin, please present the check to our distinguished awardee. So innovation by Professor Yang Ju is advancing frontier innovation in AI-driven computational imaging and intelligent diagnostics. All right, please stay for the video, and everyone please give me your happiest and brightest smile. Cheers! All right, a big round of applause for Professor Zhu. Congratulations. I guess please kindly proceed on stage. Thank you very much. And moving on, we're going to continue with the Biotechnology Pioneering Research Team Award. Please enjoy their video.
Allegro Biotech is a spin-off from a research lab at HKUST. We specialize in turning biomaterials into innovative solutions. Our team comprises biologists, engineers, and material scientists. Most importantly, we are all problem solvers with entrepreneurial experience.
First, our platform can serve as a tool for the researchers to advance their knowledge and understanding in the field and accelerate the development of new cell therapies. And secondly, we also tackle manufacturing challenge. So growing these immune cells, especially in large quantity and of high quality, is not an easy task. Our platform revolutionizes this process, making them grow faster and making cell therapies readily available for the patients who most need them.
Of course, our goal is to make cell therapy more useful, more effective, and more affordable. But scientific-wise, we want to establish a pioneering platform that describes how cells communicate with each other. Essentially, we can create a database, a comprehensive cellular language dictionary. Our expectation aren't just about commercial success, but about generating breakthrough scientific knowledge.
Wow, a big round of applause and congratulations to Allegro Biotech Limited. Can I please invite a representative from Allegro Biotech Limited, please come up on stage? And I would also like to invite the awards presenter, Ms. Cynthia Lam-Mei-Ho, please come up on stage. And also Mr. Peter Chen, and also Mr. Michael Ho, please come up on stage to present the award for us. So Ms. Cynthia Lam, please present the trophy. And Mr. Peter Chen and Mr. Michael Ho, please present the check to our distinguished awardees. Congratulations to Allegro Biotech Limited. Innovation by Allegro Biotech Limited is boosting cell therapy with artificial cells. Grow more, grow better, supercharge manufacturing. Congratulations. Alright, so please start it on video, and everyone please give me your happiest and brightest smile. Alright, a big round of applause for Allegro Biotech Limited. Congratulations. Thank you very much, all of our guests. Please proceed on stage. So here comes our last award, which will be the Best Technology Transfer Pioneers Award. Please enjoy the video.
Imagine a world where urban heat is no longer a threat, where things and cars stay cool without draining energy. This is the vision of our team. We hope to solve the paradox of cooling.
Thermostat addresses urban heat and energy use through innovative nature-inspired passive cooling solutions. We blend sustainable materials, AI-driven design, and energy-efficient technology to reduce environmental impact. Our adaptive systems cater to buildings, vehicles, and clothing, enhancing reliance against climate change while promoting sustainable cooling for urban communities.
Looking ahead, we will pioneer nature-inspired cooling that harnesses human well-being with planetary health. Cooling not just for comfortable spaces, but for a sustainable future.
Wow, big round of applause. Congratulations to Thermal Spectrum Limited. Can I please invite the representative, please come up on stage to receive your award. I would also like to invite our award presenter, Professor Roy Chong Chi Ping, GBS JP, and also Dr. Jane Lee, MHJP. Please come up on stage as well. And also Mr. Charles Chow, please come up on stage as well. Should we give a big round of applause to Thermal Spectra one more time? And now Professor Roy Cho, please present the trophy. And now Dr. Jane Lee and Mr. Charles Chow, please present the check to our awardees. So innovation by Thermal Spectra Limited, optimizing vehicles, building cooling system, energy saving strategy for efficiency enhancement via ultra-band spectrum manipulations. Congratulations. Alright, please stay for the videos. And everyone, please give your happiest and biggest smile. And how about a thumbs up to congratulate our awardees. Alright, should we give a big round of applause and congratulations to Thermal Spectra Limited. Thank you very much, all of our guests. Please proceed upstage. Taking this opportunity, should we give a big round of applause to all the awardees one more time? Congratulations, and thank you very much to your contribution in science and innovations. Wyler Foundation is committed to cultivating a growing community of SciTech pioneers who will shape the future of Hong Kong's innovation and research landscape. Since establishment on May 22, 2020, Wyler has been passionately dedicated to empowering INT talents, providing them with the support and opportunities needed to thrive and excel. And now, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey Wyler has embarked upon over the past 5 years. We will be watching a video that highlights the essence of our accomplishments, milestones, and unwavering spirit that has brought us to where we are today. Let's take a look. years, we have proudly extended funding support, mentorship programs, and invaluable networking opportunities to young scientists and early-stage startups. Furthermore, we have placed a strong focus on enhancing STEAM education for youth, with particular attention to empowering those from underprivileged families, ensure that innovation and opportunities remain accessible to all. And time flies, and as we stand on the cusp of a new chapter, YLOC remains steadfast in our commitment to building a brighter future, and this is also the original intention behind the establishment of the MIH Art Fund, which is over there. So the exhibitions that you all see here today aims to raise funds for our STEAM education programs that empower children and teenagers to ignite their SciTech and art dreams. By pursuing their SciTech and art journey, they can break the intergenerational cycle of poverty. The groundbreaking initiative bridged the worlds of science, technology, and art, enriching and diversifying the SciTech ecosystem. And together, we aspire to create a future where innovation and imagination thrive hand in hand. As we celebrate the we would like to invite our guest of honor and advisor to come up to celebrate this important moment with us. So first, I would like to invite Mr. Andy Fei, founder and chairman of YLOC Foundations. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Marcus Liu Ting-Shane, political assistant to Secretary for Innovation, Technology and Industry, Innovation, Technology and Industry Bureau, HKSAR. And moving on, I would like to invite Ms. Cynthia Lermay-Ho, Chief Communications Officer of Henderson Land. And moving on, I would like to invite Dr. Chun Yan Ler, Vice Chairman, Hong Kong Biotechnology Organization. And next, I would like to invite Professor Roy Chung Chi Ping, GBS BBS JP, Founder and Chairman of Bright Future Charitable Foundation, Honorary President of the Federation of Hong Kong Industry. And next, let's welcome Professor Eric Yuan Chun Seng, JP, Founder and Honorary President of the Smart City Consortium, Co-Founder and Chief Executive Officer of SkyServe VC Group. And next, let's welcome Professor Casey Chen, GBS SBS JP, Chairman of Board of Directors of WeLab Bank Limited, former Secretary for Financial Services and the Treasury, HKSAR. Next, let's welcome the Honorable Peter Xiu Ka-Fai, BBS JP, member of the 14th National Committee of Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference Legislative Council member. And next, let's welcome Dr. Jane Lee, MHJP, President of our Hong Kong Foundation. And moving on, let's welcome Ms. Elaine Wong, Co-Founder and Chief Executive Officer of YLOC Foundation. And moving on, I would like to invite Professor Wei Shi, JP, Chief Strategy Officer and Chief Scientist of A-Space, former President of the Hong Kong UST. And next, I would like to invite Ms. Amy Lam, Consultant of Corporate Communications Department of Henderson Land. And moving on, I would like to invite Professor Charleston Sin, Professor of Practice of Faculty of Business, PolyU, Advisor of YLOC Foundation. And moving on, I would like to invite Mr. Peter Chan, Assurance Partner in Technology, Media and Entertainment and Telecommunications, Assurance Leader of Ernst & Young, Hong Kong, Advisor of YLOC Foundation. And moving on, I'd like to invite Mr. Michael Ho, Head of Business Development, Wholesale Business, HSBC Global Asset Management Hong Kong, and also Advisor of YLOC Foundation. And moving on, I'd like to invite Mr. Charles Chow, Principal of CC Child and Company, Advisor of YLOC Foundation. And next, I would like to invite Mr. Xu Hao-San, MH, Director and President of Beijing Hong Kong Academic Exchange Center. And next, I'd like to invite Mr. Stanley Ho, Senior Vice President, Startup of Invest Hong Kong. And finally, I would like to invite YLOC Roy Chan, Grants and Project Director of YLOC Foundation. Should we give them a big round of applause and welcome all of our guests on stage? So before we proceed to the kick-off ceremony, please stand slightly closer with each other. And then let's ensure that we can capture this important moment to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Wildlife Foundation. So all our guests on stage, please look at our official photographer in the center for good photos. Everyone, please give me your brightest and most cheerful smile. Alright, so everyone please give me your happiest and most cheerful smiles to commemorate this important moment to celebrate innovations, technology, and science. Alright, all of our guests, please remain on stage. Please also look at our video as well. Alright, how about let's add some energy to it. Let's wave towards the video. Let's add some energy towards this video. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so all of our guests, please remain on stage. Please. Okay, how about let's give a little heart for this important moment. Alright, so let's continue to look at our official photographer. And now, you'll find this pick up ceremony. Alright? Okay, so 我哋俾埋最後一張相啦，我哋一齊俾埋個心心一齊俾埋最後一張相啦嚇，麻煩同事都快手少少。好，我哋而家咧可以將呢一啲嘅 lighting pole 啦搬上去啦，唔該晒。So now we're going to proceed to our kick-off ceremony very soon, as we're very honored to have all of our distinguished guests joining us this afternoon to celebrate this important moment with all of us, to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Wildlife Foundation. So now our guests in the front row, please take a few steps forward. So ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, please place your palms on the pole. On the count of 3, okay? Are you all ready? Are you ready? Let's count down together. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Should we give a big round of applause to congratulate the 5th anniversary of Wildlife Foundation? Here's to stepping up, cheering for innovation and technology. So I guess please continue to stay. And then please remain on stage. Let's stay for one more photo. This time, I'm going to take so the gap and get Please look at our official photographer in the center for a good photo. And also please look at our video as well. Commemorate this important moment. Okay, so all of our guests, please remain on stage first. So now I would like to kindly ask our guests in the first row, please remain on stage. Our guests in the first row, please remain on stage. And now, as well as our judges and advisor, please remain on stage. And the rest of the guests, please proceed on stage. So guests in the first row, please remain on stage. Our judges and advisor, please remain on stage. The rest of the guests, please proceed on stage. Okay, so now we're going to invite our distinguished judging panel members and awardees to join for the photos. So first, I would like to invite Professor Lu Hai-Tan, Director of Mainland Development Office of PolyU, Co-Director of the Center for Economic Sustainability and Entrepreneurial Finance of PolyU. And moving on, I would like to invite Professor Carrie Ling, Director of Entrepreneurship Center of HKUST, along with all the awardees, including Professor Joseph Ho, PhD, please come up on stage, and also our representative of Advanced Power Electronics, please come up on stage. Advanced Power Electronics, please come up on stage. Thermal Spectra Limited. Thermal Spectra Limited, please come up on stage as well. And then Professor Yaming Ju, and also Allegro Biotech Limited. Alright, all of our guests, please look at our official photographer in the center for a group photos to commemorate this important moment. So everyone, please make sure that we can look at our photographer in the center, and everyone please give me your happiest and biggest smile. And then how about a thumbs up to support our event today? Also a thumbs up for all the awardees for winning this important awards. And now all of our guests in the front row, also Ms. Amy Lam and also Professor Carrie Ling, please remain on stage. And the rest of the guests, please proceed off stage. Our guests in the front row and also Ms. Amy Lam and also Professor Carrie Ling, please remain on stage, and the rest of the guests, please proceed off stage. As now, the guests in the front row, please remain on stage. And now we are going to also invite the supporting organizations for the last group photos. So now can I please invite Professor Bernard Wu, Honorary Court Member of HKBU, please come up on stage. And also Ms. Mona Lee, Executive Director of the Council of the Hong Kong Laureate Forum. And also Ms. Colby Learned, Senior Manager, Entrepreneurship of Office of the Senior Vice President, Innovation and Enterprise, CityU. And Ms. Fiona Jansung Yu, MH, Chairman of the Federation of Hong Kong Jiangsu Women's Organization. Mr. Yo Min Jin, founder of Bohemian Space. Mr. Dong Hao Ren, Hong Kong U-Charm International Education Consulting Limited. Ms. Sandra Chan, Senior Manager, Ecosystem and Partnership Development of HKAI Lab. Mr. Owen Wong, Knowledge Transfer Events Officer, CUHK. Ms. Alice Kwan, Project Manager of Hong Kong Associations of Overseas Return Scholars. And last but not least, Mr. Scott Gao Shangxing, Executive Vice President of Hong Kong Liaoxi Associations. Welcome all of you. Alright, all of our guests on stage, please look at our official photographer in the center for a group photos. So everyone, please give me your happiest and brightest smile. Alright, everyone, please give me your happiest and brightest smiles. And now, how about a thumbs up to support our event? Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon to celebrate this important moment. Alright, a big round of applause for all our guests. Thank you very much. Please proceed off stage. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to rearrange the seating area, and the awardee showcase will start in 5 minutes. And during these 5 minutes, please enjoy the art exhibitions on the other side of the venue for our new art fund for youth on STEAM education. And we're going to remind you when the showcase begins. Thank you.
喂，再飲咩嘢？飲茶。飲奶茶。GS1 又幫咗我哋好多嘅。GS1 chairman 有幾個 chairman？因為啲難我哋都認。我幫你影張相你啦。有咩 CC 咩嚟？我想睇一下你今晚同佢相認啦。佢哋做過好多好多嘢。係咩 CC 咩嚟？咩啊？佢哋其實係咁叫我入嘅，我問 CC。嗱CMA 又好，GC又係成日叫我入會咁我。我唔想使錢啊！係唔使人使錢嘅。係。我知呢個係愛嘅。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to proceed to the last section of our programs. We're very proud to introduce our Hong Kong SciTech Pioneers Award awardees and also finalists. So this is an opportunity to learn more about the incredible innovations and achievements of our awardees and finalists. And let's recognize their corporate and valuable contributions. And moving on, we're going to first invite Professor Joseph Hu to come on stage for a sharing session. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause and welcome Professor Hu to come on stage for his sharing.
First of all, I'd like to give a word of thanks to Ryan. Though I'm not young, I do have a lot of love, and thank you for the opportunity and recognizing my talent. So I'd also like to thank Henderson for paying the check, and also that Amy, who was the judge, told me that I should talk to town guests. So and then she sent me an email saying you should apply for.
We should take a picture.
Terror award. I just pushed this on the off. So I hope that I would stand up here again to see what award I deserve. Also, I'd like to thank my students who actually got me started on this stuff. And also thank my partners in my company that's really building fast way. I'll talk about that a little later, okay? Let me just start. These are my students, and about 10 years ago, I decided to write a book called What's the Matter with Energy? Because I wanted to figure out really what's the matter with energy. And 10 years later, I came to the conclusion that the best force that you can use for energy is green force. And then the best area of energy is hydrogen. And then the best application of hydrogen is in the area of using my invention, which is called the tapering exponential spiral turbine. And I'll talk a little bit about this, but I'm focused on wind turbine. So, about a year ago, I started talking to Ms. Jing, who's the head of Hong Kong SciTech. And I wrote about 100 pages of answering a question, and that actually was very helpful for me to clarify what's the matter with energy. Okay? And then about half a year ago, I took my student to Long Island to look at the wind turbine. And I said, what a dumb way to build wind turbine. They're too big, they're too slow, they're too heavy, they're dangerous, and all sorts of stuff. And they're very expensive to build, and they're not renewable, meaning that at the end of the life, they shut down into landfill and cost problem. All right, so I decided that I have to invent a new kind of wind turbine, which is here. Now, if you look at this wind turbine, it's very different. And in what way is different? First off, it's very different because most wind turbines are straight. Mine is tangential. And second is that it's small, of course. So we can turn a lot faster. And the third is that it doesn't have a huge gearbox that make it synchronize with the electric grid. And I'm an electrical engineer professor, so I invented my own generator that doesn't require gear in order to tie to the network. But most important, I think most wind turbines designed wrong largely because they're so big, they turn very slow, and a lot of them, and they actually, the power is actually about 12 meters per second. Whereas wind force can go up, the power production is about the peak power of the wind velocity. So the whole bunch of wind power is lost because they limit it to about at most 12 meters per second wind force. So I decided to do it very differently, and I have this video which I'm not going to go through because it's 2 minutes. So I would say I decided that Hong Kong can go zero carbon by 2040. 10 years ahead of schedule, largely because of we have so many islands and they're so very windy. And so you can choose the site where you put your wind turbines, not just everywhere. You don't want to put it on land too much because it affects the ecology. So I say we can really, in multiple stages, go about to achieve this goal of having zero carbon. Now, for whatever reason, I lost my. All right, so okay, so I decided to build a wind turbine with all these numbers. So you can really check it out. I'm not going to go through this. My turbine, in summary, have price performance improved by a factor of 5. So in terms of the energy production, it will be 1/5 the cost of the electricity that you have in the coal turbine, and also in terms of hydrogen, currently you buy hydrogen at about 20 RMB per kilogram. I can reduce it down to about 5 to 10 RMB per kilogram. So it's going to be a game changer. Largely, I believe the way to really go about zero carbon is not telling people not to fly an airplane, but to tell people that technology can really solve the problem. So I also want to say, I invented also this hydrogen gas turbine that is far better than the combined cycle gas turbine that your power company. And also on top of it is an integrated power generator. So we're going to propose that on Po Toi Island, which I'm trying to get a grant from the Environmental Protection Department. I'm trying to also have a Terra Award match that $1 million for me to put 3 megawatts of wind turbine on Po Toi. Okay? To give them several things. They don't have electricity. They don't have water. I'm going to use another of my invention that can produce water from the atmosphere. And the third invention I'm going to do is this fast fish that actually flies on the water and at a speed of about 100 kilometers per hour. And anywhere in Hong Kong, you can go from one island to another island in half an hour. And that will solve a lot of problems. Much cheaper, because most of the price you pay $100 to go to Po Toi. Actually, it's in terms of the fuel that you use. It's very inefficient if you go on water, but it's far more energy efficient if you fly. Particularly use the hydrogen in the tank. Okay? So now I'm going to tell you my plan. Okay, so I have 4 stages to achieve my goal of going zero carbon by 2040, 10 years ahead. The first stage is I'm going to build I promised the islanders on Po Toi that I'm going to build all these wind turbines for them, all this hydrogen supply for them, and also fast fish for them, and also give them water supply. The second would be to go on back on the island, and I would like to produce hydrogen for town gas and to be delivered to the pipeline. The third one, I want to go to Lanta Island. I've been watching Lanta Island, and I think Greenpeace is actually would be my major concern of putting so many wind turbines on Lanta Island. But the fourth one, and most people don't recognize, is on the ones on Mount Sanfando. There's tremendous amount of wind force that can provide the whole Greater Bay Area. All the energy is all the power and all the hydrogen. That we can achieve zero carbon by 2040, and then China should be able to achieve that by 2050. Now here's my business plan, and if you're interested to invest, feel free to. I'm establishing a hydrogen energy research organization that we funded. It is a charity for R&D, for education, and also for helping the poor. Okay? So that's the top line. And the second one, I would like to establish this power producing company, hydrogen producing company, and transportation company. And I think your $10,000 will go into establishing this hero, and then hopefully the $1 million from Terra Award would allow me to build a wind turbine on Po Toi. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Ho, for your sharing. Thank you very much for your great words in achieving sustainability and environmental friendly. Okay, so moving on, we're going to invite Professor Ye Ming Ju to come up on stage to share with us her journey. Should we give a big round of applause and welcome Professor Ju?
it's very really big encourager for me and for my team, for my lab. So I would like to share my great thanks for the White Dot Foundation and my supervisor and my team and my families. So so in the future I will work more hard to push the artificial intelligence and the advanced optics for more applications for the material science, for the environment protection, and for the healthcare. So thanks. Next, I will give a short introduction for some of our works. So in the past, we are working on using the advanced computational imaging and the artificial intelligence to the intelligent diagnosis. So before joining HKU, I'm doing the postdoc in MIT. So the main focus is we using the advanced imaging and the spectroscopy to do the diagnosis, to do the microplastic monitoring and to the spectroscopic transformer. So we are thinking about how to solve the problems and the challenges in, for example, how to do the intelligent, fast, and the non-invasive detections, identification, and optical measurement in, for example, the environmental protection and sustainability, and the healthcare and diagnosis, and also the material characterizations. So the first work we do is like we develop this generative AI-based spectroscopic transformer. So in this way, we do not use the high professional instrument. We can use only one kind of spectrometer, and based on the generative network, we can transfer it to other kind of spectrometer. For example, we can transfer from the Raman spectroscopy to the IR spectroscopy or XRD. So in this way, in some area that they don't have this expensive and professional spectrometer, but they can also accrue different kind of spectrometer data. So in this way, they can use this high accuracy spectrum to do the material identification and the characterization. So it happens for many regions that they are lack of money or lack of instruments to do this kind of diagnosis. And also for the other work I would like to share to all of you is the intelligent holography, which can be used as a physical fingerprint to do the diagnosis. So it's a very quick but accurate way, because we can directly record the different physical features of these samples to do the diagnosis. For example, in this key technology, we have different sub-technologies to solve different problems. For example, we have this intelligent holography, multi-model-based holography, zero-shot holography, and the multi-model holography. So that with all this technology, we can do the diagnosis in situ, in the street, in the air, on the water, and in the far sea. So, for example, we can detect the nanoplastics and the microplastics underwater. We can directly record the hologram of these nanometer samples to detect whether in the sea or in the air we have this kind of pollutions or not. So with our advanced optical systems, so we can directly record the images. It's different from the digital imager we recorded by the camera. So the images we record, we can directly identify the materials of these samples. So in this way, we can use a very high-speed to identify these pollutions. So normally, if we want to detect the microplastic pollutions, we need to get sample from the water and do the lab detection. So it may cost 2 or 3 days to do this detection. But in our ways, we can do the in situ detection within around 5 seconds. So it can increase the efficiency in a very large amount. So also our advanced image-based method, we can also do this kind of non-invasive diagnosis for the bioorganisms. So in this way, we don't need to dye these samples. We can observe these live samples directly. For example, for here, like these microorganisms, they inhale and eat some nanoplastics in their bodies. And these nanoplastics will go through their bodies and go into different organisms in these micro animals. So by our optical system, we can directly observe how these nanoplastics go inside the samples. So this is cannot be achieved by the microscope. So this is the power of our advanced optical systems. And also we develop these wearable speculometers and small speculometers that we can, it is very small like Apple Watch, so we can wear it on our bodies to detect the diseases from our body's fluid, for example, the sweat and the tears, so that we can use this kind of very small speculometer to detect the diagnosis outside our body. So we, for example, if we want to detect the glucose, we don't need to do the blood test. We can just use this wearable speculometer, so that it will help for the continuous monitoring for this kind of disease. Yeah, so in the future, this kind of AI-based optical system will give more powerful, it will be more powerful instrument for some applications like the material identifications, because this smart spectrometer can be used to design new materials, and also it can use for the environment monitoring. Currently, we equipped our devices on some robot fish, so it can be used in far sea detection. So, and also we can mount the devices on the boat, so it can be used in some far sea detections, and also in a very high deep. Also in the future, that we also want to develop these wearable systems, wearable devices to do the healthcare, wearable healthcare and the precision medical. Yes, so it's very likely, and also we have got some innovation awards in the past, and as for also this this kind of this time for the new innovation imaging scientists. So it's very encouraging for us, for our team, to keep pushing on this AI and AI for science works. So we also founded a company that we want to make our research and make our technology more powerful and make more impact. So I hope in the future that we can collaborate with YLOT and different parties to push this research going forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Chu, for your sharing. So please proceed upstage. So moving on, I would like to invite Advanced Power Electronics. Please come up on stage to present for us. So can I please invite representatives? Should we give them a big round of applause? Awesome.
afternoon, everyone. I'm the postdoc fellow, Professor Jiao. On behalf of our research team, we are very honored to audit this pioneering research team at one of third Hong Kong SciTech Pioneers Award. This recognition is a testament of our hard work, dedication, and innovative spirit. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the White House Foundation for organizing this event, and to Henderson Land and Innovation and Technology Commission for their generous support. This award definitely inspires us to continue pushing the boundaries of deep tech research and contributing to the advancement of electric vehicle technology in Hong Kong and beyond. Thank you. Okay, and then I will represent Professor Jiang to introduce our research work. And the presentation is about the wireless charging for electric vehicles. With the first development of electric vehicle, and in China in 2024, 4 in 10 new vehicles sold are electric vehicles. And Tesla has decided to use wireless charging for the self-cap. And the Tesla CEO Elon Musk was clear that it wouldn't have a charging port, instead it charge wirelessly. And there's no doubt more and more electric vehicle manufacturers will use the wireless charging because it can enhance the EV smartness. Automatic parking without auto charging is not fully smart. And auto charging robots is not compatible for different block conditions. But the auto wireless charging is the only way to adapt to all charging ports. Compared with the traditional cable charging, wireless charging has been paid more and more attention due to its convenience, safety, and efficiency. And this is the technology used in our project, and we use the nanocrystalline ribbon to make the magnetic coupler to reduce the colors. And the copier is compatible with the class of SE standard. And we use the nanocrystalline ribbon. And this material has high magnetic permeability, which 8 times higher than the traditional ferrite. And its thickness is as low as the 18 microseconds. It can realize the high integration with the compact size and high power density. The nanocrystal ribbon has a very high saturation point. It's up to 1.2 pascals. And the total magnetic noise is reduced by 20%. Okay, we use the parallel silicon carbide MOSFET for the high power application. And in order to realize the DBS operation, we propose the QCM. And when we use the nanocrystal ribbon, no additional shading is required. And we believe we have the best nanocrystal ribbon wireless EV charger in the world. And the ACAC efficiency is over 98%. And with high power density and lower maximum temperature. And we have applied several charges and US patents and also prepared the gold medal in the international conference competition. Okay, this is the short video to illustrate the overall structure of our nanocrystalline ribbon in EV wireless charger. And our design has been verified in the Xiaomi Su7, and the thickness of the EV charger is within 2.5 centimeters. And the team leader, Professor Jiang, has been promoted to to associate professor within 3.5 years. There are 9 postdoc fellows with 11 PhD students and 6 research associate assistants in our group. So our group has started 15 grants in 3 years, and the total funding is over 15 million Hong Kong dollars. Here we list 4 featured grants. And our group has published many top-tier journal papers, patents, and here our group also won many international awards in the international conference and the international competition. Okay, thank you for your attention.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Wang, for your sharing. Please proceed off stage, allowing knowing more about advanced power electronics. So moving on, I'd like to invite Allegro Biotech Limited. Please come up on stage. Let's welcome the representative of Allegro Biotech Limited. Let's give them a big round of applause. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Wine Foundation, friends of Wine Foundation, for giving us this award. So as a group of scientists, we spend days and nights in the laboratory, counter the cells. So this external validation, it really means a lot to us. So we are all human. Although we are passionate, but we may have some time to be tired. So that's our cells in our body. So we do have a lot of tiny superheroes in our blood. Those are the immune cells, the white blood cells. They are super powerful, keeping us being protected from invaders, those germs, pathogens, or the internal enemies, for example, our cancer cells. Because we have our immune system, so we can stay disease-free. But sometimes our immune system, or the immune cells, they have problems. They can be exhausted, they can be too tired, they can be too old. So there becomes a new therapy called cell therapy that is to engineer and grow our own immune cells outside the body. Outside the body to make them become life-saving therapeutics. For example, curing the blood cancer or curing a lot of other diseases. For example, the autoimmune diseases. And all these therapies, all they need is to grow the patient's own immune cells in the laboratory to give them a boost, to make them gaining more power to do their job. But this therapy is super expensive. It's like $120K per therapy, per dose. And one of the reasons is the process growing these immune cells are super tedious, very time consuming and of high cost. I'm trying to move to the slide. Okay. And what we are trying to solve is the bottleneck in growing those immune cells, more effectively growing these better cells. And how we do this is to give boost to these immune cells by creating fake artificial cells using the biomaterials. Biomaterials means the thing we eat every day, including the proteins, the polysaccharides, and the fatty acids. We use these basic elements as the building block to create fake artificial cells and use these artificial cells to boost, to activate, to awake the immune cells. But why these immune cells need to be awake? Because they are heroes. In those superhero stories, we all know that superheroes, they do nothing when the world is under peace. Only the bad guys, they are very passionate to change the world, to destroy everything. But only when crisis comes, then the superhero jump out to do something. Also, our immune cell is the same. Usually they do nothing, but only under activation, then they start to have their function. And we create these artificial cells
so that the immune cells, different kinds of immune cells, they can be effectively activated in the laboratory, and then they can be genetically modified. Then they become the life drug, life-saving drug in treating this kind of diseases. And compared to the current industry gold standards, our technology, platform technology, allows users to grow the cells faster and better. And this is the design of our artificial cell platform. It has a core made of polysaccharide and with the lipids that mimicking the cell membrane. Also, we can put a lot of different kinds of proteins on the surface for communicating with different kinds of immune cells. And these all come together, and we can develop different kinds of products targeting different kinds of immune cells. For example, if we target the T cells, then we can grow T cells, target NK cells, NK cells. And now we could achieve more than 500% increase in cell growth efficiency for NK cells. And our innovation has been published on several these international conferences and and Allegro Biotech, we were established in 2022, and so far we have received more than $1 million government grant and also investments. And our next goal is to raise $1 million to make our products become GMP compliant, so that the doctors, pharmaceutical companies can use our product to produce the cells treating those diseases. And currently, we are focusing on the research market. And thank you all. And this is our team. Please allow me to introduce Lawrence. I'm one of the co-founders of the Allegro Biotech, and both of us are from HK University, the research team. Now we try to commercialize our innovation. And thank you all. We hope our innovation could contribute to the community and contribute to humanity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lau, for your sharings. And moving on, I would like to invite Thermo Spectra Limited. Please come up on stage for your sharing. Can I please invite the representatives? Let's give them a big round of applause and welcome.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Zhang Yingluan, and I'm standing here deeply honored to receive this Best Technology Transfer Pioneer Award. As a technology innovation platform, our team, Thermo Spectra, is committed to green material and zero energy cooling technology, striving to create a world free from urban heat with innovative solution. And thanks to Ballot for this recognition and the chance, and we will keep on innovation for a greener future. And I'm Zhang Yingluan, and this Thermo Spectra Limited is established by Professor Pauline Wang from MAE department in HKUST. And our company focuses on the window film for cooling and wrap film for cooling, and some coatings that can be applied on the roof and the exterior wall, and some coating for solar harvesting technology. And I will first introduce from the side that we want to solve that we all face in our daily life, that your internal car is overheated in the sun days, and you will feel very uncomfortable, and even after you are ready from the air conditioning system. And also we hear from the user from our big campus that our room, which is next to this, is very overheated. So this will lead to heavy usage of the electricity in the EV cars, and in the indoor environment it will cause heavy usage of electricity. So how to solve this? We got inspired from the butterfly wing, which has very beautiful colors. So why this butterfly can have these beautiful colors is because of the different arrows in their wings, it can reflect different kind of visible light. Like this have a green one and a red one. So we get inspired from this, and we reflect the energy or the light that we move on. Because we all know that the sun will emit the spectrum, the energy in different range, from UV range, visible range, and near infrared range, which contribute to around 5% and 43% and 52% of it. So we want to like spectral manipulation engineering that can fix our usage of this one. So firstly, I will come with the first generation film that is called experimental control film. And for this technology, it has a very high visible light transmittance in 50, 150 nanometer, which is much sensitive to our human eyes. You can see it is transparent. It will not experience visible comfort. And it has a very high UV shielding, which is higher than 99%. And the total solar phase reflection rate is above 70%, so it can block most of the solar phase from the sun. And this is now in mass production for startup. And but we got the pinpoint from our users that it can block the radio frequency signal at the same time, because this film is made by sputtering the mantle film on the top of the PET film. So it can block the sunlight and the radio frequency at the same time. So how can we solve this problem? So we come up with the second generation film that the conventional low-E film or the low-E windows, like our first generation film, will block both the solar energy and the microwave from entering the room. So which is not what we want. So we come up with the second generation is to create some patterns in the film, and then it can block the solar energy at the same time, but it can make the radio frequency signal to transmit through. So in this way, it will not affect the phone usage in our indoor room. And here, the left figure shows the comparison with the transmission in the Wi-Fi and the radio frequency signal range. And you can see, make a comparison between our product and this on the glass. It's quite similar as this one. That means the UFI is built on your glass. You compare with video frequency, but compare with other product like our first generation product, it will have a very high attenuation rate. And there's a location that we can apply the second generation film, like very car, train, airport, as well. And for the first generation, we have three different kinds of control film, which is the solvent film, hybrid film, and reflector film. And it has the price range from $50 per square meter to maximum $150 per square meter. And this is three different kind of films that and also we have done some field tests that can show this film can work. We conduct this field test in Guangdong province, and it shows around 2 to 5 degrees cooler than without window film. So in this way, it can increase around 20 to 30% of the electricity used for the AC unit in our indoor room. And the second one is the opaque one, which is we call radiant cooling film. This is the non-transparent film, which can be applied on the roof and the exterior wall of our building. And we have come with this kind of cooling that has this four property, which is super cool and has a very high, very long lifespan, and you can change the color as you want, and very little restoration. And you can see that when we make a comparison with we have around 40 degrees in cooling, and experiment with control room with painting of another kind of air, we have temperature decrease around 12 degrees. So it can be made up to 12 or more efficient than other air. Here is some summary of our facility. We got some other work, and we have some Thanks.
Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Zhang. So please proceed on stage. So we just heard the sharings from the Thermal Spectra Limited. So moving on, we're going to proceed to the finalist presentation sessions. And our finalists will present their innovative ideas in a concise and impactful way. So can I please invite GNet Limited to come up on stage and share with us. That's a welcome on stage. So GNet Limited.
Hello everyone, I'm very glad to be joining this ceremony as a finalist and sharing about my company. The company is GNet, and then we're focusing on AI GNet, gene circuits, bioinformatics, and organ chip platform. And first, I want to introduce my team. Basically, it's a team we know each other from Cambridge University, and then we decided to found this company. And then for our CEO, Leo, he's a PhD in neuroscience in Cambridge, and then he's also a UCL Max Planck Research Institute research fellow working on neuroscience and AI projects, and he's also the founder of Gene Circuits. And then for bioinformatician, we got Louis. He's an assistant professor in Hong Kong University. He's an expert in bioinformatics. And here is me, is Wade, and then I am a PhD in genetics from Cambridge, and then I'm also an expertise in consultants, and then I work in organoids. And finally, we have our CFO, Owen. He's a PhD in Edinburgh University, and then he do gene circuits design, and also he's a serial enterprise, a serial entrepreneur. And basically, we put the best part of each other's neuroscience, AI, gene circuits, bioinformaticians, organoids, and entrepreneurship. We found this. And the target we're focusing on will be cardiotoxicity. Why? Because cardiotoxicity is one of the problems that the clinical trial of pharmaceuticals facing when they want to develop new drugs. And then currently in the market, there's only 2D stem cells, a method in the lab or animals experiments. And then right now, the limitation is the accuracy is slow because the stem cell is only 2D grow in the lab and in the incubators. They cannot really reflect what's happening in the body. And then for the animal experiments, there are lots of restrictions in expensive labors and times, and also high failure rate. So basically, we want to put gene circuits and organoids and bioinformaticians, and we need what we call cardiac organon chips, and it will be high throughput, cheaper, and faster. And then, as I mentioned, we do lots of experiments, and then we collect the data based on their response to the drugs and then the toxicity profile. We put it in the gene sequence, and then we find the biomarkers that lead to this problem. And then we use this data to design our gene circuits. And then we use these gene circuits, we put it in DNA, and then we bring it to cells, and make it into a cardiac organoid, and that becoming a drug screening cardiac organoid. And then on the top panel, you can see from the current clinical trial, each company, how much they spend on one drug. It can spend billions, and then imagine if that drugs have to terminate or withdraw from market, the phase 2, phase 3, they spend thousands of billions on one drugs. And then what our product is targeting right now is the preclinical market. we want to be a gatekeeper that we screen that we give a cheaper, fast, high throughput method for them to screen their product before they decide to go into clinical trial. That will save them billions of dollars. Okay, and the good news is that FDA 2 years ago has approved the organoid become an alternative of animal studies. So we got a good chance right now. And then we already got two patents to protect our gene circuit design. And then this is our market products. So basically, we at the bottom one is our bioinformatics screening platform. And then the middle one is what I've been talking about, the cardiac organoid. You can see that the big here is the organoid. It will respond to the drugs. And the top one is organ chips that we're working on right now. Okay? And right now we're pushing that into organ chips, and we have a cooperation with some Taiwanese companies. They design the chips, they do the manufacturing, and we provide the organoid, we provide the two circuits, and there's also another UK company provide the drugs. So we combine each other. We want to make a real-time monitoring cardiac organ chips systems. And then our business model will want to sell this car organ chip system to pharma, CRO, institute, or academic lab. We want to subscribe to them, or we do exclusive licensing. Then they will pay us for consumable. Let's say the chip is consumable, and upfront free for using our platform, and also license royalty. And right now on the right panel is like AstraZeneca, Merck, certified. We communicate them. We go inside the MOU with them for using our platform. And then, as I mentioned, this FDA is approved the use of organoid as an alternative of animal model. We can see in the futures, the global organoid market will be booming like 40% CAGR. And then right now, as I mentioned, we are already signing some letter of intent with AstraZeneca, Cambridge, Special Dynamic, our collaborators of our organ chips, and also two biotechnology companies from Taipei. And we right now is a member of Hong Kong Science Platform. We also part of the SC2 series. And then we also get some recognition and award in these 3 years. And then we try to launch our organ chip platform in 2026. And then we right now, maybe half years, we will launching our online gene sequencing platform. And then we would like to expanding our teams in Hong Kong this year. And then next we want to launch our organoid platform. And then we will expand overseas because our product will have a huge market to drug discovery platform in big pharma. You know, Pfizer, Sanofi, those are international players. And anyway, thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much for your sharing. And last but not least, let's welcome Sumo Therapeutics Limited to come on stage to share with us. Let's give her a big round of applause. Welcome.
Thank you for the invitation, and also give us a chance to get all the great work of the awardees and also. Here's my team. We are Sumo Therapeutics. I'm Mary Ann, Strategy Officer, and over there is Professor Michael Chan, and he is the Chief Scientific Advisor. Michael J. Fox, Dr. Charles Kao suffer from the two most common neurodegenerative diseases, Parkinson's and Alzheimer's respectively. It's very sad when you hear a story like these, but it's even more heart-wrenching if it happens to your loved ones. The mother of one of our team members, she was diagnosed with dementia soon after her grandson was born. Right now, she cannot eat by herself, she cannot talk, she cannot even recognize her loved ones. One of the major causes of these devastating neurodegenerative diseases is because of protein aggregation. The protein form fibrils and ultimately plaques in the brain that damage the neurons. Current medication for Alzheimer's and Parkinson's merely treat the symptoms. It does not address the underlying causes of the disease or even slow down the disease progression. We aim at developing disease-modifying therapeutics targeting Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Currently, in our pipeline, we have 5 peptides. Our lead peptide is SDP2 and the staple SDP2 that target Parkinson's. SDP3 and the cyclized SDP3 target Alzheimer's. And SDP star peptide target the disease proteins implicated in Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. We got the patent rights to China, and the patent applications for EU and US are pending. Our peptide binds to the disease protein at nanomolar affinity, and we have a distinct stabilization platform that can make staple peptide and also cyclized peptide that can last longer in the human body. Our peptides are distinctly different from existing therapeutics. We target upstream of the disease progression by blocking the initiation of the protein aggregation. Existing peptides target the fibrillar aggregates, but by then the neurodegeneration have already started. Our peptides are derived from human protein, and so they are less immunogenic. And we have a stabilization technology that can make long-lasting peptide, and they are inexpensive to produce. Existing therapeutics, including the 3 monoclonal antibodies approved for Alzheimer's treatment, are extremely expensive. It costs more than $30,000 per day treatment. And some patients experience very severe side effects, including brain hemorrhage. We show that in the mouse model of PD, when we intracranial injected the gene that expressed the SDP2 peptide, the treated mice not only show improved motor coordination and balance. When we look at their brain tissue, it also shows that the level of neurons are comparable to the normal mice. We further show that intranasal administration of the SDP2 peptide to the diseased mice also help to improve their motor ability. They can stay on the moving rotor rod much longer and also at higher speed. We also have very promising data from our SDP peptide. In a mouse model of Alzheimer's, we show that the diseased mice treated with our SDP2 peptide perform much better. They can find the escape holes, but the non-treated mice cannot. The therapeutic market for Alzheimer's is predicted to reach more than $30 billion by the 2030s, and for Parkinson's more than $7 billion. That's because the population, because of the increasing aging population, and also people are living much longer. Currently, we are seeking funding to complete our preclinical studies so that we can obtain sufficient data so that we can apply for approval to conduct human trials. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Lee, for giving us your sharing and your journey at the Sumo Therapeutics Limited. So ladies and gentlemen, this concludes all the programs on stage. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you again in our future event. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time.